Public discussion.
Because we was off on pages again, and that drives me crazy, so I scrunched it.
It's fine. I was just seeing the election board, or fair board deal.
Yep.
Are they working on the jail or what?
They may be working on the jail, getting that out.
Well, I was making noise.
Somebody might be trying to stay.
I move for the approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Even though, Marshall.
Hey, young man, how are you?
Good.
There's Mr. Stan.
You know, we ought to put it on the agenda soon to receiving and requisition officers for next year. Cause that way when he takes office January 1, he'll already be in as requisition officer. He can go
We've already done that
exercise.
for that, so we'll just do those for him and for Lori.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we already did the 2016, 17. so we
Yeah,
need to
but-
make those changes.
but like honestly, when Jay came in, we made it in that very same meeting.
Who do you want? What's your last name?
Do what? What's got here?
You're supposed to give me $20 for being late
Oh, I have to
One's
borrow that
fine.
from Katie.
And buy lunch.
and buy lunch.
Darn, you want some bribery money, ain't you?
No, on your requisition receiving officers, I mean, you obviously need to be a requisition officer because you'll be in the meeting. Carl would be a good one as your foreman. And, I mean, you're receiving, right now it's Laura, which you could have mom also. Yeah, we got Nancy up here, but, I mean, you could actually use her too because, yeah.
What?
Because he's not related.
Oh, okay.
Or you may want to go Nancy and mom. Cause Laura does all our inventory, so then she won't be signing
Yeah.
the receipt
That'd be
reports.
the best thing.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Lena and Nancy as receiving officers,
Okay.
and Stan and Carl as requisitions.
That's perfect.
Okay. And Stan is buying lunch 3 months, or 3 weeks out of the month.
Dang, we'll send that to vote.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
I guess that was a yes.
Ooh,
Wasn't on the agenda, so.
wasn't on the agenda, so okay.
That was the wrong question to ask. You should know who you're asking.
I'll let that slide if I get invited to this. Unforeseen.
Oh, give me that back.
We're having, Grace Days on the 15th. And then our, safety meeting's the 22nd with a really good meal.
Hey, is anybody going to the one on Wednesday, the
12,
the AC 's
12,
putting on? Did you hear about, you know about that one? I guess.
That was not fair board, is it? Not easier.
I'm sorry, which one?
The one you got, I raised your hand.
This one here is District 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not blanket.
That's making a little hell of a problem there. I was gonna put the blanket on District 2. Going to San Antonio, Jay? You going to San Antonio?
It's much nicer sitting there in your own home, ain't it?
You got it.
Don't have to have your shoes on or nothing.
We go to Bourbon Street.
You know, I gotta say though, I had a lot of fun watching my kids at the OU homecoming. Colby flirting with them cheerleaders.
No, take that to his old man, doesn't he?
That's actually what I said.
Yeah. I remember back in those days. Don't try to kid me.
He kept going down, because we was 4 rows up. He kept going down and talking to them. Of course, they eat it up when the kids talking to him. I was like, yeah, he acts just like me, I can't deny him, and Jennifer's like, you sure can.
No,
She did not have a smile.
Yeah, you'd enjoy New Orleans, Sharon.
I don't know if I would now. There's a lot of shooting to go on down there.
Always was before.
Man, the food's good down there, though. Everything tastes different, even their breads and stuff. You ever went to Louisiana?
Been to Mississippi.
Be pretty humid though, New Orleans, I can guarantee you that much.
I'll say I only watch it on TV.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Don't lie.
Probably afford to get the tickets to go to the game. You'd
I'm
love
fixing to
one.
be jobless, I can't afford to be going to games all the time.
Really?
We gets any cheaper, we don't have to pay them to let us raise it.
Tournament outlet? Do it. You going for a tournament outlet?
Yeah, it's getting a little cheap, ain't it?
Mm.
You going to the Tuesday?
We're gonna probably work today to get our paper in as much time as possible so we could be free enough to get away and go. I wanna see the game. I really wanna see the boys game is what I think will be
Yeah,
good.
I'm going to the boys' game.
Oh.
You're not going?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, see how that girls game turns out.
And, feel bad, I had lunch tonight, and then she.
The Medford kids got rejected Friday night.
Who did?
One of the Medford kids.
The kid?
Oh,
And
wow.
he threw a punch.
God.
That's a 2-game suspension, right?
They turned it in.
yeah.
And our kid had his hands up like this.
Oh,
with
trying to
the
get away.
ball.
There was some stuff going on. It wasn't, the side was very clean.
Yeah,
Who did he throw the punch at?
Zach Hall.
right in front of his coach's bench.
In front of Medford's coaches' bench?
Did the coach do anything?
Wrecked it.
They have to turn it in for punches thrown up. Nice.
I don't know if he really made, how much contact he made.
The officials have to turn it in, I think, I'm guessing. I don't know.
What's the name of that kid
Which one?
that got hit?
Zach Hall.
Paul. Where are they from? I mean,
They used to, back in like 2000, his dad was preacher here.
okay. I didn't know you were that old.
And then they moved to, and they were at Cleveland for a while, right before they came back.
That would be a little different from Cleveland here, then.
Auditors came, you guys very good compliments. from the Audit.
They did?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Corey done? Is Corey done his audit?
No. Well, I don't think so. He wanted the inventory. And Lacey worked on it. You know, it crashed, our inventory program crashed, so she she had gotten you guys' done, but hadn't worked on anybody else's, so she got the EMS's done, and emailed it to him Thursday evening before I went home, and,
That's
he
what
says, wow, thank you, I wasn't expecting this.
that's all he's doing is in the,
The
EMS,
yeah.
yeah.
EMS. Blanket on the bottom. But, in his email, he said that he'd be there a while, so.
Stan's heading off to his training this week.
I heard, my brother's got
Is
the
that this-
biggest,
is that
I
this
told
week?
him that you would be
Yeah.
more than willing to talk and be a guinea pig on
I'll be
anything.
glad
so.
to, yeah.
He got practice this morning. He got to address his crew this morning.
Woo-hoo,
good.
boy.
Did they listen?
Thought we were really well.
Can't you just appoint as your first deputy, let him do all these for you?
You know, I was just thinking that. We could go ahead and put him in as a requisition. He can do all this signing.
Yep.
Where are you gonna be?
In the
Gone.
audience?
Sitting about behind Kyle, making faces at Kyle.
No,
Yeah.
they won't even be here.
He wants the meetings to be over, not take all day.
You're buying lunch anyway, so it doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
It's not his week, it's your week.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, Dale's probably got a pretty big class.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that, Toby. Oh,
No, that's yours.
Want me to sign his stuff now, is it?
Yep,
Okay.
go right ahead.
Don't care at all, do we?
Who?
Finally got a blanket.
Mhm.
Said I finally got
Was you
it.
feeling left out?
Yes, I was.
I'm sorry. I can buy you a pink fuzzy one.
I don't care as long as it's warm.
I think we're gonna need it Thursday.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I thought that was your blanket,
There's your blanket.
I signed it already.
down here.
Oh, I did sign it on the spot.
You did? Hey, you hear all that he did was make a
Yes.
There's
yes.
one.
Didn't see it.
That's pretty good for as many years he's been doing it.
I'm not saying anything.
He wanting out of here pretty bad, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's already cleaned his office out.
I did. I sure did. It looks plumb funny now. All my plants gone and
Good nice. Got all the bottom drawers cleaned out.
yes,
Liquor cabinet cleaned out.
That
yes.
was the bottom drawer. Those two were stuck together.
I've done growing a beard to change my appearance.
He hasn't changed his phone number yet.
He will.
I know.
Have you tried calling me yet today?
I have.
Have you really?
No, I haven't.
I started off good this morning, I just didn't turn my phone on till 10 o'clock. I went to bank a call, my phone was still on.
No wonder it was quiet.
You'll fit in great.
Yeah. I moved for the approval.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah. Any road crossing permit?
Nobody had blankets.
Okay. Oh, okay, like, sorry.
That's one. That's two. That's three.
And Jay, they gave you a very, very good compliment on your penmanship. They said, you know what? We can always read Jay's, and I'm like,
That'll change.
I thought it was pretty lousy.
That'll change in time.
thinking we can see yours because of the L. You better not hire anybody else that has an L.
You get tired of signing your names, you just start shortening it.
Yeah. days.
Mhm. District 1 and 2 and 3 on blankets.
Okay. Thank you. I have none.
You have none?
I have none. I think I made you sign enough last week.
Yeah, you did. We did get one of those, didn't we? Motion and second.
Didn't know.
Get a motion and second,
Yes.
too, now. That has for all in favor?
But not
Never
the
seen so
other
many
one.
people get knocked out in a football game.
I know.
Yes, you did.
That's what I'm saying, we like knocked out 3 players and we still.
3 of our best, and we still doubled the score on them and downed it at the end.
I got a hoop and holler one time through the game. Sarah come running in, are you all right? I was trying to put the tree up and he thought the tree had fell over on me. Oh, we scored, and he's like, really? You made me run all the way in here for that? I just make you run in here, you just ran in here.
When that guy hit Westbrook, I thought, uh-oh.
I did
No,
too, I
that
was
was a
like,
bad hit.
ooh, that, I thought he was done.
Sitting here in a row, we've had a play like that. The other game last year had the same kind of hit, no call.
I move for the approval of the blankets.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
I think we have.
No road crossing permits, right?
Yeah. You know, half our starting defense has been injured this year.
Yeah, part of them.
Part of them's never returned. We went through every starting lineman we could have.
Be good for next
Part
year.
of them quit. I mean, had to, because of concussions and everything else.
So was they more worried about him hitting his head concussion?
Yes, yeah.
I was just thinking, oh, I mean, it had to have just like knocked every bit of air out of him.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was with the helmet. I really thought it should have been targeting.
He led with his shoulder.
He led
It
with
was
his
not
shoulder.
targeted.
I watched
Clean
14,000
hit.
replays.
No, he led
He
with
hit his head, no. Shoulder impact first, then the helmet.
If Webster don't play football like you did.
Yeah, it was a, oh man, it was a weird level hit. Man.
You haven't done none of the appropriations. have we?
You wanna sit up here, scoot up here?
Yeah, let's drag him in on this.
Yeah. But, on the ballgame, there wasn't that many, calls from upstairs or anything, you know, replay or check the replay and all that.
Yeah.
They will always just be little brother.
What's Texas gonna be good for?
Who's tired?
Huh?
I think Herman will do a good job.
The
I
new
really
coach,
do.
I'm talking about.
I just wanna go
Everything
this way.
is deposited with the treasurer, through the
Anytime you
money,
lose a game,
cash,
you're
appropriate,
afraid you
cash
lose your
account
job.
wise,
It's too much stress.
are
It is.
appropriated in.
You gotta make them happy with that.
This is your sales tax ones, and your 911, you know. These guys' production tax.
They come sign the right spot this time.
You guys ever want to think about, fitting districts in my office, you guys need to, maybe January 1 or July 1, maybe a good time to
That's
do
your
that.
phone?
That's okay. These are not finalized until the excise board, of course, signs off on them, and that's, we're gonna have an excise board meeting tomorrow.
Tell them that.
So who?
The board, you mind them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they look forward to it.
I think they do. I think they do. They're getting out. This is a very good excise board.
Mhm.
Tifa.
Sometimes it is.
No, it's a grant, but it'll go on our SEPA.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, didn't think I'm like, who is this?
And I wonder if that may be one of the best ways to start handling this.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know anything about this one usually. They'll come over and, well, she's good about, that's the LEPC one, she always knows when it's coming in. We did get wrote up on one, because it was scheduled to be here, so I put it in on that year's, but it didn't
It came
get
in the
here
following
until
year.
July, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
And that's maybe something you wanna talk to Stan about too, is the SEPA and the record on that. And
yeah, District 2 does all the CEPA stuff, I don't have to do anything.
Cool.
Hey, we had a good talk, he agreed.
Okay.
If FEMA comes around, run really fast.
we have to actually provide documentation on all that. Any grant money we get goes on the SEPA report. We have to do annually. You'll have all the documentation on your FEMA stuff, which the only thing that we've done this last year was them tree limbs out where Laura got that money, and she has all the records on that. So when the auditors come, they'll ask for all that. But as of now, we're caught up on all that. But going forward, that's where we caught that.
This is in the sales tax money that comes into all your fire departments, your EMS, and your emergency reserve. Are you gonna drive county pickup?
Do what?
Are you gonna drive a county pickup, or are you going to do? Remind me to talk to you about something after the meeting, Chad.
Okay. This in here, when it comes around, that's money that goes straight to our bridges and only our bridges. All three districts are together on that. Oh, be sure and show them the highway one, make sure you see Rick, because that's the money he deals with the monthly.
Ashley,
Yeah, yeah.
you already had one for the 3 different districts. That's the only account that I have in my office that's broke down into 3 districts. And that is your, the sales tax money. coming
But
out.
that's the money we was talking about this morning, when we was talking about your chip and seal program. That's the money that you can use on that. I move for the approval.
Okay.
All in favor?
All right.
Monthly officers report.
2, 3, 4. That's your road crossing permit revenue. Now, doesn't want to promise here that you can run a whole district on that little bit of amount of money that you're getting. Did you just run at me?
Used to be pretty nice, they used to be pretty nice all the time.
No wonder after a while, when
That-
Exactly.
That road crossing money, we got it in its own account. That gotta be used, we cannot make money on that because we're not a business. We gotta use that back for anything to do with road crossings. I buy rock, gravel, because when they damage our roads, like when they were picking up them pipes, they turn around with them skid steers, they've had leaks and wash holes. I mean, anything like that. But you're really supposed to keep that money used up. You're not really supposed to let it build up because it's not supposed to be a profit. I think right now you're at around 60,000.
More than I gotta guarantee that.
You know,
Yeah. You're supposed to keep it used up.
but I mean, you could buy a lot of your gravel out of that, and stuff like that, and that protects your M&O a little bit too.
Oh, you can't buy a lot of gravel out of it.
You can buy a lot of gravel out of
You
it,
can buy a lot of gravel.
not much rock.
Rock, yes.
No, period.
A $60,000 rock in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Decide what day you wanna run trucks.
Should be done tomorrow, down there. Truck drivers have kids call.
These are, I'm sorry, I should be showing these to you. Showed them last time. Every officer has to turn in a monthly officer report to the board stating, what went on the prior month.
They're all 4 there a day, and tomorrow they should get that done with him. Go haul and gravel.
If they do not turn in a monthly officer report,
Yeah,
we
you can
can
do it
hold
too.
their travel checks until they start turning them
Right.
in. We don't have a problem.
You gonna help haul the gravel for Kicklin?
When you doing it?
They probably should get it done sometime today unless something happens tomorrow.
Do you think it's starting like a Wednesday?
That could be.
Wednesday, I probably can. I've gotta have 2 trucks up there at that bridge. They're grinding up the blacktop off that bridge.
Whatever.
I didn't get all of it. I was supposed to have been on the phone this morning. I was supposed to have gotten it all.
Yeah.
The landowner. But I'm still, I told him, I said, I'm gonna have 2 trucks there having all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I move for the approval.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Alright. Monthly highway expenditures. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I have a, email, I need to send to all 3 of you on that,
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in
federal
favor?
wage thing.
Aye. Well, did they change it around or something, or?
They delayed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asleep.
Oh. Sorry, I haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, they took away the December 1st date, and this is prolonged it. I put a request in to Kelpro to put even the salary people's hourly amount on there, and then I think we shouldn't have problems with being compliant anyway.
I don't think so
But
either.
then they sure can't say anything if we have that amount in there.
Did we approve the monthly highway or not? Okay.
I move for the approval on the beverage tax.
Second.
For the excise board, Harold Vick and, you know, I can't see everybody. All in favor on the alcohol, yeah. 2017 Alfalfa County Employee Personnel Policy Handbook.
Oh, Jay, I'm sorry. Let me get my paper under the chair. It went flying. I'm sorry. I only made 1 copy. I can make another copy. I changed page 32. We put in there, it has that it's accrued on a monthly basis. I took that out because their vacation is not accrued on a monthly basis. They get it once they reach their anniversary date, and then they have to use it before the next anniversary date. If that's not correct, let me know, and we'll table it, and I'll change it, and we'll go back there again.
No, that's true.
I talked to my brother, remember we had kinda had, and I put the $45 a day per diem on the meals. Not per diem, but maximum of $45 a day. I talked to him about that surgery thing, you know, we kinda talked about,
Mhm.
and he says, yeah, cause he says, if you go in and have surgery get a wisdom tooth pulled, that means you have to have a doctor's note before you can come back to work. I'm like, okay.
Well, and that's why I even said on that, if you do, at least put in there discretion elected official,
Yeah.
because
I mean, I can add that in there if you guys want me to.
I'm fine with it out, you know, we were only talking about putting it because that's what they legally was requiring, but I still feel like
I still
that's
think if they have some kind of a major surgery, we need to cover ourselves with a.
Yeah, major surgery, but I mean, this, Any outpatient surgery would technically be a surgery. I
Well,
mean,
any kind of surgery, even, yeah, any kind of
you
surgery.
know, it's just, it's almost, we're complicating it for ourselves
Yeah.
though.
That was the only change.
The only change I changed was I added which I thought we had done it also, and I guess I slept or something. Anyway, I put the $45 maximum a day,
Is the drug policy attached to that?
No,
Is it
drug
separate?
policy, yes. Oh,
Next.
crap. Well. I didn't change anything in that. And then I put took out the,
Well, nothing's changed, I mean, Jay's probably the only one that looks through it.
you guys gotta sign this though.
Then, yeah, I read through
Okay,
it.
so,
I've got a copy of it.
There's the resolution on that. I don't think there's any place to sign, yeah, on the drug policy, no, we just have to approve it again. And I'll email these both to Echo.
Well, I move to approve both.
Second.
Both,
all in favor? Aye.
we have to do these every year for our insurance. Okay.
Requisitioning officer and receiving officer for DA's office.
I thought that they had already done this, they kind of got not very nice with me, and I'm like, going, they brought me, no, Wesleyan's still gotta sign stuff.
Right.
So they brought it finally to me.
Do we have to sign this?
I would please sign it down there, I think I dated it,
I can't see.
you just sign it underneath the date that, or they did it in a nice little letter, I didn't go
I
ahead and
signed
read it,
from the same people last time, I think.
other than Megan.
Well, yeah, Megan, I'm sorry about that. I don't remember ever seeing it.
No, they had never brought it, she brought down, and Megan had signed a requisitioning form, and I sent it back up, and I said, oh, she can't sign that, and they said, well, we gave it to you, I'm like, oh, no, you didn't, I mean, it's dated November
Uh-huh.
8th, but that's why I went ahead and put that received, because that's when I received it.
I make a motion to approve. All in favor? Aye. Any unforeseen business?
No, I'm good. I make the motion to adjourn.
That's what I was going for.